Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought it would be a fun idea since I already recently filmed a empties video where I talk about products that I am loving that I'm definitely going to be repurchasing. I thought it would be cool today to talk about products that I have recently been noticing but haven't been reaching for, therefore am not going to be repurchasing. So this is like a little opposite video to what that was. If you haven't seen that video already, make sure to go check that one out because it's a really good one. But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting video. Before we get into it, please make sure to give this a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It just really helps out the channel. It means the world to me, and you get 3 videos a week. So please subscribe. But if you wanna see products that I am not gonna be repurchasing, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay, so just like last time, I'm not gonna be going in any specific order. I'm just gonna be grabbing whatever I see first, and then we're gonna be talking about why I won't be repurchasing it. So let's get started. So the first product that I see here, I actually made a video reviewing, and a lot of people gave me crap about this, but it's just my personal opinion. It is the Benefit Brow Microfilling Pen. So this one I'm not going to be repurchasing because I barely even touched it. I think I used it maybe like 2 or 3 times, tried to make it work, and it just didn't work for me, so I gave up on it. It's just like these 3 little bristles here. I thought they were going to be so great because they were going to make it really easy to fill your brows in, and I thought that it was going to look really real, but I just thought it looked like I literally took a pen and like drew eyebrows in. It didn't look natural to me. I think a great choice for like an eyebrow pen is the Glossier Brow Flick. That one is amazing, but this one just didn't work for me, so that is why I will not be repurchasing it. It's like pretty much full anyways because I barely touched it. The next product that I want to talk about, it's not that I don't like it. I actually really like these, but let me just tell you what it is and then I'll get into why. It's MAC lip liners, not this specific one. It's like all MAC lip liners, the original ones. And I'm only adding this in here because I feel like so many companies have come out with such good lip liners that are like creamy, long lasting, so easy to apply, so easy to take off, but don't like rub off if you're eating and stuff, that I kind of have forgotten about these. And again, it's not that they're bad or anything like that. Like, I still really like these, but I would rather spend my money on other lip liners that I have found worked better for me. So that is why this is on the list. But again, if you're a MAC lover, if you're somebody that loves these, I am too. I just feel like there are better ones out there that are more worth the money. So I probably won't be rebuying any of these anytime soon unless they come out with like a new formula. Then I definitely will try, but for now, those are kind of on the back burner for me. Next up, we have from Maybelline. It is the Cheek Heat. I had this in the shade Coral. This is actually a really beautiful color, and I had such high hopes for this, you guys. I made a video talking about this too, comparing with another one, and I'm not gonna repurchase this because I like to wear these kinds of products with other makeup too, like with foundation and stuff underneath, and this just like takes my other makeup off, which I really don't like. Like, I spend all this time doing my makeup just for this to like wipe all of the makeup on my cheeks off, so I'm not a fan of it that way. It is pretty good if you're not going to be wearing any other makeup, but I just don't do that enough to the point where I could use this enough to like want to repurchase it or to love it at that point. So it's there if I want to use it occasionally. I don't really find myself reaching for it much, but it's there if I need it. I just don't think I'm going to get to the point where I can or will repurchase it. So it's there, but it is a really pretty color. So next up is from NARS. It is the, what is this called? CLIMAX mascara. So I really thought that I was gonna love this, but I just kept noticing, like, the more I used it, the more I was like, This is just making my lashes a little clumpy and not giving me what I want. Like if you want a really, really good mascara, I would go for the Benefit Roller Lash or the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk mascara. Those two are both amazing, and you could even use them together and it just makes them even that much more amazing. This though, I don't know what it is about it. Like I guess it is the applicator. It's just like the little bristles are put together really weird and it gives off like that really clumpy kind of look to your lashes. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of all the clumpiness, which is why I haven't really touched it and I'm not gonna be repurchasing it. I honestly kind of forgot about it till I was going through my drawers, which is the case with most of these products too. So definitely not one that I'm going to be losing sleep over. Next is an expensive product. I couldn't tell you right now off the top of my head how much it costs, but I'll link everything in the description box for you guys. This is the Gucci, what is this? It's a Gucci Silk Priming Serum. So this I also did a video on. I reviewed this as well as the foundation, and I thought I was gonna like this more than I do, but the more I used it, the more I tried to like it, it just like, it wasn't doing it for me. Like for the amount that I paid for this, it just wasn't wowing me at all. And I have primers that are way less expensive that have just made me a lot happier than this one has. So it's just been sitting in the back of my drawer with all my primers, and I honestly have not touched it or looked at it or thought about it for months. So I honestly wish I could return it because it was expensive, but I think it's a little too late for that. I've had it for a while now, so not gonna repurchase for sure. I think for a brand like Gucci that is this expensive, the quality should have been better, so that's where it's at. I do love Gucci, but not a fan of that, or the foundation for that matter. Next up is also from Benefit. I'm very picky with my Benefit brow products. If you guys have watched my other videos, you know my favorite brow product is the Benefit Brow Powder, which is not available anymore for whatever reason. So like I said in the last video, comment if you have a brow powder that you want me to try that you love, because I need a new one. But this is the Benefit GIMME Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel. So this is also a product that I thought I was really gonna like, that I could use on days where I'm not really wearing makeup and I don't want like a full-on brow like this. I wanted this to be more of like something that darkens up my brows and just gives them a little bit more fullness, because I naturally have like darker blonde hair, so my eyebrows naturally are lighter and they're pretty thin. So I wanted something to darken them up and just give them more fullness, like I said, and I thought this was gonna do that, and it honestly just made them look really weird, and like I colored them in really strange. It just didn't do what I expected it to, and I feel like this applicator too, I like that it's small, but there's something about it that just makes my eyebrows also look clumpy, and I'm not a fan of that, so I've honestly forgotten about it. I'm not gonna repurchase it. I'm not gonna think about it again, to be honest. I'm sorry, but yes. Next up is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Silk Foundation Elixir. So I did a video reviewing this too. Make sure to check it out if you want like the full story on it. But this one, it's just not good. It's really not good. I didn't like how it sat on my face. I didn't like how other products worked with it. It's like full, and I wish I could return it if I didn't lose the receipt, but I can't, so I'm stuck with it. It's just gonna be sitting in my drawer and I'm not gonna be using it. So I'm not a fan of this, not gonna repurchase, wouldn't recommend, yeah. Next is the Milani Silk Matte Bronzing Powder. So this is actually not bad. It's not a bad bronzer, but I have so many other bronzers that I like so much more that do such a better job of bronzing up my face and like chiseling out my cheekbones and all that. So this, I honestly haven't been touching, haven't been using at all. That's why it's on the list. Next is from NARS. It is the Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder. Same reason for this. It's not a bad powder. I've used it. I will continue to use it, but I just use other ones so much more, like the Charlotte Tilbury, the Hourglass, the Tatcha, those are all really, really amazing to the point where like I've just forgotten about this one. This one is okay, but I feel like if you're gonna spend your money on like that price range of powders, I would go for one of those instead of this, because this one's just like, okay. Those other ones are freaking amazing. So I just think your money is better spent on those other ones. This next one pains me to do because it's such a good product, but I just have not used it. It is the Makeup by Mario Master Crystal Reflector. It's like this beautiful white pearly shade. I love this product actually, but I just have not used it. And like, I guess you can use it as a highlighter, but it's almost too glittery, I feel like, to be a highlighter, which is why I haven't used it for that reason. I was, like before when I first got this, using it as like an eyeshadow topper, and it's really, really pretty, but I feel like I have so many eyeshadows that I've been using a lot more to where like I've just been neglecting this a lot. And this isn't really cheap either, so I feel like it's kind of a waste just sitting in like the back of my drawer being forgotten. So I'm not gonna repurchase. This is honestly probably gonna last me like the rest of my life because I haven't been using it. Maybe I'll start again, but it's just, it's not what I was expecting it to be in my makeup collection, if that makes sense. So that is why that's there. Next, we're getting close to the end. We have 3 more products and then I'm done, I promise. Next is the Rare Beauty, what is this? True to Myself eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. Beautiful, I know. I just have not touched it. I literally filmed a first impression video trying this out and I really liked it. Like the products themselves are really good. But just these colors, I feel like are not what I typically grab for. And I thought that I was gonna use these a lot more than I am, but just these colors, like they're very like pinky and gold and purple. And I'm a lot more of just like a neutral kind of person. Like I like warm shadows, but more like natural nude colors. And this is just, it's not doing it for me like I thought it would. So that would not repurchase, barely even touched. So next we have another eyeshadow palette. This is an expensive one. It's the Natasha DENONA Glam palette. Also filmed a first impression on this and I liked how it turned out, but I went back like going through my old videos just to like see, and I saw my makeup in the video that I reviewed this on and I was like, what were you thinking, woman? It's just too cool for me. Like I just said, I'm more of a warm shadow kind of person, and this is way, way, way too cool toned for what I like and what I think looks good on me. And this shadow broke before I even got to use it, so that's fun, and that's like the one that I would have liked the most in this palette. So I might just give this to somebody that I know, because maybe somebody that I know that likes cool toned shadows would get more use out of it. It's just sitting in my drawer rotting away, which is sad because it's a Natasha DENONA palette and it's really good quality, but just the colors themselves are not for me, so definitely would not repurchase. And the last thing on my list is from Fenty Beauty, and I'm so sad that this is on my list because I remember when this first launched, I was like up until 12 in the morning, like waiting so that I could be the first one to order it so it wouldn't sell out, because I was so freaking excited about this. It is the Fenty Body Lava in Who Needs Clothes. It's such a beautiful color, you guys, and it gives off such a beautiful finish. But the reason it's on this list is because I have not touched it, because it's messy. It's so messy. It literally, like, it stays sticky. It doesn't really dry down, and like you can't put on, like if I were to put this on my body and then put this shirt on, it would have like residue all over here. Like it's super, super messy, and it doesn't dry down, so your hair is like sticking to it the entire time. It's just like uncomfortable to wear. Like it looks so beautiful, but I feel like this would be the kind of product you use for like a photo shoot or something, if you're just gonna take pictures and then take it off right away. But it's also like so impossible to get off your skin too. Like you have to scrub to get this stuff off. So it looks beautiful, but just like the behind the scenes of it is a nightmare. So I'm so sad. I love Fenty Beauty. I love the new one that came out. I think it's like the Body Sauce, I think is what it's called. But this one is just, it's a no for me. I'm not gonna repurchase it. I'm probably not gonna use it again. So sad. Like I said, a lot of these products are things that I genuinely like, but there are just so many good products that I've tried that these just didn't leave like a lasting impression on me like I thought they would, which is why I would not repurchase. And then some of these are just plain old not good to me. So yeah, that was a fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed me like spilling the tea on products that I don't like or that I don't really use. So that is it for today. Make sure to comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on these products. If you love them, let me know why. If you don't love them, also let me know why. Just comment, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.